Early morning, and the sun had just peeked over the horizon. It was a fresh day, and the best time for us to be adventuring into the unknown. Our group was trapped inside the walls of a special game event by a crowd of players eager to kill us to get our gear. But we had a way out, a scroll with a group teleport spell on it. Close your eyes and count to 5. Those were the instructions which were listed on the item. It also mentioned that the whole group would be teleported, but just to be sure, I had everyone hold hands and close their eyes. Then we counted up to 5 together. It would be terrible if anyone was left behind. We had become a close-knit group. Thomas was our healer, with a superb sense of how to maximize cures without getting aggro. Alan was our tank and stoic in the face of the onslaught of our enemies. Lucas was like a rogue, who would enter battle from the flanks to get sneak attacks. Maria was an archer, and so too was Jessica. Jessica was the true star of our group. We'd met soon after the apocalypse, and she'd partnered me all the way up to our current level of 21. Most of my time had been spent with Jessica and focusing on our own progress. The others I hadn't known so long, but I had seen them in a crisis. Lucas was arguably the person I knew second best. How would I describe him, I wondered? Calculating? He seemed to be cautious in that he weighed most of his options pretty well. A good head on his shoulders and an eye for danger. The rest, I couldn't be too sure. Alan put himself in the way of monsters without showing any fear, and I'd even seen a smile on his face when he stepped up. Adventurous? Daring? Thrill-seeking? Maria was timid, even a bit shy. There was an anxiousness to her that she tried to hide, but which had clearly come out during the Sphinx encounter. All of it was hidden pretty well behind a thorny exterior. I was probably leaning too hard into armchair psychology. Thomas was mysterious. He talked very little, never complained, and to me, it seemed like nothing mattered to him. I couldn't tell if he didn't care at all about what happened or he was an expert at not showing it. Was this who he was? Or was he wearing a facade that never dropped? After casting the teleport spell, I couldn't feel anything happen at all, but when we chanted 5, the background soundscape around me changed, and I felt warmer. I opened my eyes carefully and realized I was in a dense, jungle-like place. The entire area was overrun with rampant plant growth. The humidity was awful, and little insects buzzed around us while the nearby birds sang. "Where are we?" Thomas asked. If someone had said we were in the Brazilian rainforest, I'd have believed them.